Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. I have another tea time for today and I could have done this last night actually, but things happen and I decided to do it today while preparing to work. Okay, so I have a short story. I'm going to tell you a short story which involves four people, four characters. I will hide them under the name of Hannah, Gina, Georgia, and Christopher. Okay. So these four people, actually, I've known them because they were my former colleagues at work years back. Okay. So yesterday, Georgia messaged me about a situation between Hannah and Gina. Okay. So in this setup, Gina and Christopher are working together. Christopher is Gina's boss, and basically they have intimate relationship with each other. Okay, I just collected all this information. I haven't verified it. Somehow it's like a gossip, but my the topic for today that I'm going to share is about professional life that I hope you can also learn from and how you are going to deal with this kind of situation. Maybe you will encounter this situation, or maybe you are the one who's going to be in this situation in the future if you are working abroad, especially let's say you don't have any family in the place that you are heading to, you don't have friends, you are flying solo. So I hope that it will help you along the way. Okay, so that's the situation. Gina and Christopher have intimate relationship. They are working together. Gina is Christopher's secretary. Okay, so what happened is that Gina is getting jealous of Hannah. Hannah is working in the same company but different department. So what happened is that before Gina messaged Hannah. She's like jealous of Hannah. I don't know, maybe Christopher is giving attention to Hannah as a friend or whatever, but these people are already friends prior to relationships or whatever that happened. Okay, so Gina texted Hannah and she told her like I want to clarify if you both have relationship or Christopher courting you or is he planning to date you and so whatever. And Hannah already made herself clear that she don't have any intention of dating Christopher because Christopher actually is a family man in the Philippines. So he have a wife and children. So Hannah, a single woman, no unmarried, no kids, single, she can date how many she can as she would or as she has the right to do so because she's single. So she clearly made herself clear to Gina that she don't have any intention dating Christopher. And there's nothing between them. They're friends already, long back, because they've been working together and nothing more, nothing less. Only friendship and professional. They don't even hang out outside work. So that was long time ago. And right now, Gina again messaged Hannah about the same thing. And she told Hannah that if in case you have anything, inquiries, clarifications, or anything about the job and stuff like that, she should have tell Gina first, okay? She needs to communicate to Gina first before going to Christopher, going to the boss, okay? So she told her clearly like that. So the professional setup is already involved in the situation, okay? So because Gina told Hannah that if there's any work, things and stuff, and this situation made Hannah feel that she's being attacked. She feel that she's being harassed. So, like as a stress response of, like, naturally, as a stress response, majority of us will call a friend, okay, and run to a friend, and I choo 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 choo, okay, we will tell friends about the situation just to ease our, whatever we are feeling right now. And it's okay, of course. It's okay to tell friends whatever you are feeling. It's better to tell them than to bottle this up. But in this situation as well, so Hannah told Georgia, the common friends, but Georgia is not working in the company anymore. But she was also a former colleague, so she's not working there anymore. So Hannah told Georgia, and what happened is that Georgia messaged Christopher, okay, about the situation, because she also feel uncomfortable that her friend being attacked like this and stuff like that. I believe it's getting messy or whatsoever. So Georgia messaged me about the situation. So I told Georgia, which this is the title of my video today, The Power of Your Boss. Okay. So I clearly told Georgia the best thing Hannah can do is to address the situation to her boss. Okay. Address this personal situation to her boss. Why I am telling this, okay? Forget all the intimate relationship or any personal issues that they have, but since the work dynamics was already brought up in this situation, like, okay, you need to call me first or anything clarification or whatsoever before going to Christopher. So the work dynamics, the work concept is already brought into the situation. So it means professional life is involved. So if I am in Hannah's shoes, forget all the personal things. Let's focus on the professional setup. First, what I'm going to think is that, who are you to tell me what should I do? You are not my boss. You are working from another department. Second, I haven't received any official email, protocol, or job aid from your boss, Christopher, saying that any transactions, any clarifications, anything work related should be done under you first before going to him. Nothing official. So that's a foul. For me, that's a foul. Okay? So what I'm going to do as an associate, that I also have my own boss in the work, okay? Of course, I need to address the situation to my boss. Why? So this is my why. Entering the why. First is, I need to address this situation to my boss, because this is the only way to prevent misunderstandings, to prevent or to get a direct clarification that might affect the work. Let's say, just example, okay? My boss is also a head of a department, and what if one day he will tell me, call Christopher to get this and that, and under me, like, it's lingering already that I have this thought that the secretary already told me that I need to talk to her first and blah blah blah. It will create an inner conflict for me. So at least ahead of time, my boss should know about this situation, okay? Aside from preventing misunderstanding, it also improved my communication skills. Like, I need to communicate. I need to have a clear and open communication with my boss, especially if work is involved. Okay? And this is the only way as well to maintain a healthy a healthy work environment. You know, this situation is already a conflict. So if I will leave it open, unresolved, in the future, it might create a bigger conflict. Okay? And it will create a really, really toxic environment. Okay? So if I will address the situation to my boss, which is a conflict, my boss maybe hold the key to resolve this conflict. Okay, let's say I'm very emotional already because I'm upset, I'm disappointed, I feel attacked, and I feel harassed. Okay, who will protect me if in case conflict, or if in case the problem will arise, or situation will go unhinged? So who will protect me? Who will know what is the real situation or my real situation in the company if I did not address this to my boss, or I do not address this to my boss? Okay, so my boss will hold the key to resolve the problem. How? It's possible that when you address the situation to your boss, because it's work related, okay, he will talk. He has the power because he is on the director level or executive level. He has the power to talk to Christopher, which on the same level. Okay, they are on the same level, so he can talk to him and address the situation. He can tell, okay, your secretary is telling my secretary, or is telling my people that this. Okay, so they can talk about it. And when it's already been talked about, if your boss already talked to Christopher, or whoever is the manager or director in a different department, you are sending a signal to anyone outside of your department that, girl, you have a boundary. You cannot just tell me what I need to do without addressing it to my boss, without a clear, concise, specific protocol. Okay? And you are also setting a boundary that you cannot just tell me anything without respect. You know what I mean? This is a professional setup. Respect should be here, and that's also one thing, or this is also one way you can gain respect, okay, from other people in the job place. You need to draw a line, you need to draw a boundary. You cannot just take everything because you are in the same company, okay? So, bringing this work issues maybe for other people, okay, for other people will say, sip-sip, ganyan. Um, or you are sucking up to your boss because why do you need to tell him this stuff? Okay? Why? Why are you going to tell them stuff? Aside from what I've mentioned before, prevent miscommunication, you need to set boundaries and stuff like this. You are hiding under the umbrella of your boss. And at the end of the day, only your boss can protect you, not the colleague, not any colleague or your friend inside your department or outside your department who can protect you if something happens. Okay, gossiping. Mm. Gossiping away your situation will never solve the conflict, will never solve the problem. And here's also why. Okay, problem solving is also part of any industry. Any company, from small to big companies, problem always occur, it's always there. As long as the company is alive and running, problem will always be there. It will never last. So problem solving is always part of the company. And if there's a conflict, if there's an issue, challenges, and problems, it needs to be solved. You cannot left it unresolved because it will cause more damages in the future, and it will create a really toxic environment. Gossiping away will not solve any problem. Okay? And just like for example, okay, like for example, when you have a personal problem, not a professional problem, and it's so big you cannot handle it anymore, what do? You pray, right? You tell the Lord, God, I cannot handle this anymore. I'm letting it go. I'm putting it in your hands. You are addressing it to the higher power because you know that yourself will not be able to handle it. It's like it will add a lot of stress in your life, which will not be healthy for you in the long run. It's the same setup in the work. You need to address everything to your boss. And this is also another lesson learned is that you need to unlearn, okay? Maybe you think that your boss is just there to tell you what to do this, do that, and blah, blah, blah. You need to unlearn that mindset. You need to learn and realize that your boss is there to help you too. Your boss wants to help you too. Okay, leaders are helpful people. Leaders love to serve. Okay, so you need to tell your boss what is the area in your life that needs help. Okay, that's the only way. And how you will do that by communicating things to your boss. Okay, he will love to help you. I promise you, he will love to help you. You know, this is my personal experience as well. That I need to make my boss as my ally. He's not my enemy at work. He is my ally. He's my protector. He is the only person who can help me. I this one, I promise you, only your boss can help you. N- No one else. No one else. Only your boss. Your promotion will be in the hands of your boss. Your protection will be in the hands of your boss. Your doomed. If you are also doomed when your boss is your enemy. Okay? Your boss can either make you or break you. So make your boss your ally. He's not your enemy and he's there to help you. And not only about professional, it's even the personal life, he is willing to listen to you and help you because why? Our personal life will greatly affect our professional life, whether we like it or not. Imagine you're already disappointed, you feel harassed, so you don't feel safe anymore at work. So the work is already affected, whatever you're going through, personal. So this is why you really need to talk to your boss. Okay, address everything to your boss. And how you will do that as well, maybe you are still self-conscious, you are still doubting yourself. How can you tell that to your boss? You can just ask him. Okay, ask him in a setup where, let's say, don't think like he's busy, he's doing a lot of things, he's do this and that, I cannot talk to him. Forget all the doubts. Approach him and ask him, sir, ma'am, do you have 5 to 10 minutes to talk to you? I really need to talk to you. This is important. It's personal, but I wanted to let you know about the situation. He will listen to you. If he is really, really busy, he will tell you, come back to me 5 to 10 minutes, remind me, or whatever. But at least you already give him or her the switch that you needed to talk to her. That's it only. And now you can address everything that you are going through. Okay? Forget protecting other people. Okay? You need to protect yourself and you need to protect your job. I'm speaking this wholeheartedly in a soulful level because I've learned this the hard way. I've experienced having a boss who is my enemy and it didn't go well with my career. So I need to unlearn a lot of things. I need to reset my mindset about bosses and managers. I need to let myself feel safe having a boss, having mentors. We need them in our lives, okay? And I we need to also remind ourselves that they are there. God placed them over our lives so we can grow, we can be more mature in life, we can foster or prosper in our professional life and foster a healthy boundaries wherever we go. So I hope that you will ponder about this. If in case you have a lot of things or conflicts at work, address it directly to your boss. Stop gossiping it away. It will not solve your problem. Okay? So that's it. Thank you so much. And remember the power of your boss.